New tonight, we're hearing from more of the Spokane community about last month's anti-ICE protest on June 11th. Former Spokane City Council President Ben Stuckert faced a federal judge this week on charges relating to that incident. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy reports tonight after talking with the nonprofit Thrive International.
I'm standing here on North Washington Street. This is where a protest happened last month that prompted the Spokane Police Department to respond, eventually firing smoke bombs into the crowd of protesters. This prompted a large community reaction, including from one nonprofit. The night of June 11th ended with more than 30 arrests, a state of emergency issued by Spokane Mayor Lisa Brown, and a curfew after hundreds protested against ICE. All of that, much to the dismay of Thrive International's executive director, Mark Finney. Thrive is a nonprofit in Spokane designed to help refugees and immigrants become part of the community.
I feel disappointed that the end of the story and the images that came out from this peaceful protest ended up being these really hyper-militarized pictures of the police force.
Former Spokane City Council President Ben Stuckert called for the protest after the detention of a 21-year-old Venezuelan man he became the legal guardian of 3 weeks before the protest. Thrive posted the details about the protest on their social media, leading to crowds around the ICE building blocking off a gate. Police arrived shortly afterwards, and the scene quickly turned to chaos. Finney says he saw Stuckert earlier in the afternoon and supported the protest before the escalation.
And I was probably one of the first 20 or 25 people that was there, and I have some relationship with Ben from the time that he served on the city council.
Now, some of the protesters face federal charges. On Wednesday, Stuckert appeared alongside 8 other people. A grand jury indicted the group of 9, charging them with conspiracy to impede or injure officers. 2 of them also face the charge of assault on a federal officer, employee, or person assisting a federal officer. Finney argues that's a step too far.
It feels like these charges from the federal government are just totally overblown from what actually happened in this situation.
As the charges still stand, Finney hopes people who remember the protest reflect on what he and many others stood for, and not just the end result.
I think because of the way that story escalated and the situation escalated, it ended up obscuring both the role that our police want to have in the community and really the goal that most of the protesters had of pointing out the problems with our federal government right now. We want to try to be more disciplined and more focused in the ways that we express our constitutional rights to protest.
In Spokane, Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.